Hello, you're welcome to our channel today. This is Family Aspect and I'm your host Charles. Today I want to be sharing something with you, a certain kind of man that women, ladies must avoid. And I've started sharing that with you on our previous video where I talked about Mr. Time Waster, how to know who a time waster is and why you have to, with all your might, avoid such man if you want to have a successful, happy relationship ever. You must know there are certain people that you do not want to associate with for the rest of your life. Really, you don't want them in your life. You don't want them in your as a partner, as a life partner, or you want to have a relationship with them. You must understand that your peace, your happiness is important to you, and there are people out there who doesn't think that you need to be happy, who doesn't think that you need to be be enjoying your life and satisfied and fulfilled as in your relationship. There are a lot of people out there who doesn't care about what you really want. So I'm helping ladies out there to understand with this subject how to recognize men that are really toxic, all right, that you can avoid. So today I want to talk about Mr. User. Why every lady out there, if you're single or you're already dating right now, why you must avoid Mr. User. And I'm going to come back to give you detail about this in a minute. I'll see you. Welcome back. Yes, we're talking about what kind of a man that you should avoid in your dating journey, in your relationship journey, the man that you must avoid. Today I'm talking about Mr. User. Mr. User. Mr. User is a man who uses, or a man who comes into your life as a user, is a guy who wants to just take advantage of you. You see, Mr. User are normally men who just comes into your life and they wants to take advantage of you and dump you whenever. See, they will dump you whenever they are through with you. That is one of the traits you can find as a Mr. User. Once they're done with you, they dump you. They take you on board because they want to take advantage of what you are, who you are, what you have to offer, and then they will dump you. Whenever they are done with you, they are done with you. They look for another catch that they want to destroy their lives. So a user wants you for your money. That's his first approach. If you have money as a lady, you have a nice body shape, you have your connection, you have good connections, all of these things attract Mr. Users into a woman's life. So a user wants you for your money. He wants you for your body. He wants you for your connection or your know-hows. You see, he wants that. That's why he's coming to you. And he wants to use what you have, and he wants to use what you have or who you are or who you know. That's the point. Who you know to accomplish his own agenda. He wants to use who you know. He wants to use who you are or what you have to accomplish his agenda. That is what Mr. User does. That's who Mr. User is. And he's always on one project or the other. On one project or the other. And then he gets you involved. Because the reason why he brings that project up is to get you involved, and you get involved in all of it. He doesn't mind. He wants to get you involved. If he's doing XYZ project, you must be involved. And guess what? You are the most investor. You are the top investor in that project because he is Mr. User. Now, again, one of the things that you want to find that is that when you find yourself contributing generously to his life and make good things happen for him, but he does very little return. You find out that he doesn't do a lot to compensate what you're doing for him. That is a sign of a Mr. User. He just sit back there just to collect. He's only just to take from you, and never giving but little if he has to have anything to offer. And he does this. He contributes just enough into your life to make you feel indebted. You see, he does it, and whenever he contributes into your life, he does it with a certain selfish reason, so that it makes you feel indebted to him, and then you give him whatever he demands from you. That's why even if he make any contributions, when he does it, he's doing it to get some more from you. He makes you feel indebted and wants more from you. So Mr. User hang around a lot. There are a lot of them everywhere. You gotta be smart. You gotta be very vigilant not to be a victim to such men. Now, I said they hang around a lot. Why? Because they are like pests. They don't go until they are done. Until they know that you have nothing more to offer, they will not go. So no matter how bad you treat a user, a man who is a user, he will still hang around you. Why? Because, you see, he needs you more than you need him. He needs you more than you need him. So you need to watch out and avoid such men. This kind of men produce unhealthy relationship. This is an unhealthy relationship, and you should extricate. You should try your best to extricate yourself from it as soon as possible. Try your best. Another thing with a user is Mr. User uses you as an emotional recliner. He uses you as an emotional recliner, you see, to pour out all his hurt and pain. You see, he uses you as his dumping ground for negative emotions. You see, he comes to you, talks about his pain, talks about his suffering, talks about his worries, talks about everything bad that is happening to him. All of these negative emotion, he's pouring them all on you. He makes you the dumping ground for negative emotion. Listen, if you want to be sane, if you want to be happy, if you want to be you want to live a successful, healthy relationship, I would suggest to you that you tell any user, a man you've discovered these traits in your life, that is in your life, any user in your life, that you tell them that you are not a dumping ground for their toxic emotions. And then you have to extricate yourself from them. Listen, let me tell you something. For more information, let me tell you something. The more he dumps these negative emotions on you, the more you become emotionally sick and depressed. That's why we have a lot of ladies that are emotionally sick and depressed right now. They're depressed in their relationship. They're depressed. They're going through all of this depression without knowing what is really causing it. It's because your man, your husband, your wife, the man you're friending, you're courting, is a Mr. User. You see. And he makes you, he uses you as a dumping ground for his negative emotion. So if you want happiness, really, if you want happiness and peace in your life, is that what you want as a lady? Is that what you want? Is that what you dream for? You should distance yourself from Mr. Users. Distance yourself from them. Get rid of any user as fast as possible as you can. It will help you. Shut the doors against them. You see, that action alone will open the door for a healthy, emotionally satisfying relationship with the right man for you. You see, you need to get that done. It's very important. Well, as you've already heard, it's very important. These men are out there, and I hope you are not already dating one. If you are, this is time to extricate. I believe you have been inspired and imparted with this information, and I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And those of you who already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and hit the like button just to show your interest that this just to show that you actually agree with what I've shared with you, and make a comment as well. I will be glad to read your comment. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. I'll see you again in another video. Until then, live a successful, happy family life. Bye for now.